Here are the first comment shoutouts from my last video. If you guys want a chance to get a shout out as well, make sure you guys go in the comment section below of this video and be the first, second, or maybe even third person to comment. Thank you for your love and support. Let's hop straight into the video. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby, and today I'm here to share with you all of these summonable characters right now that you can go ahead and grind up their super tech for free with all the free-to-play units that are available from story events right now in Dokkan, or at least on the global side, right? So I have Dokkan opened up on my phone right now, just so I can tell you guys exactly which story event and which stage. In case you don't want to do it yourself, that's okay. So the first unit we have here, if you go to the World Tournament Reborn story event, which just came out recently, right, alongside the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, on stage 1 there is a Gohan team unit that you can grind up free to play, and that will awaken, or that can be used to grind the free to play super tag of this guy right here, this Gohan team, which awakens, right? Next we have this Gohan right here. I think this is a World Tournament unit, by the way, but if you have him sitting at SA1, go ahead and grind him up right now with the unit that I was just talking about. And then also this guy right here. I did mention this in an earlier video, but if you guys have this guy sitting in your box SA1, maybe he's awakened, go ahead, reverse him and grind him up. And if you guys want to see which Gohan unit I'm talking about, it's this guy right here. This is the one I am talking about. So this just came out. Make sure you guys grind him up. Let's actually exit out of all of these. Next we have this Whis. So if you go down in Dokkan to the Hero Extermination event, right? And I think it's stage 20. Let me check. Yeah, stage 20. You can go ahead and farm this Whis. This Whis is actually pretty decent. Deserves an easy A for sure, but Whis is decent nonetheless, right? But if we back out of here, we can see that this Whis can be used to train up the Tech Whis super attack, the Intelligence Whis super attack. This Whis right here is only available on JP currently, but it will be soon available. Not soon, but it will eventually be available on global, so you can also farm up the super attack of that Whis as well, and even this summonable one. Now this one is an S-Star who awakens, so if you only have a few copies of this and you want this Whis maxed out or whatever, go ahead and farm up this AGL Whis right now. Next, who do we have? We have this Videl. Okay, so this Videl is part of the Defeat the Legendary Super Saiyan event. That's, the Family Kamehameha event fighting Broly. So if we look into the tab, that Videl is part of stage 5. You can grind up this Videl and raise the super attack of, let's back out, this Intelligence Videl right now, who is summonable. Okay, so this Videl, she isn't the greatest, but if you have a few copies of her sitting in your box, SA1, why not take the time to grind her and make her useful? In the same event, okay, we have this Trunks, who you can grind up as well. It starts as a SR, base form Trunks, and awakens into this Super Saiyan Trunks. Now, if you grind a few copies of this guy, you can go ahead and awaken any of these Trunks that you see right here. Maybe the Super Saiyan Trunks is physical one. I know if you've been summoning for a long time, maybe you have this guy. He does have an awakening. Or maybe this Tech Trunks right here. Now, this Tech Trunks, his awakening is only available on JP, but his base form is on global, so you can go ahead and farm up his super attack right now. If you guys hear that sound, by the way, that's a fan of my laptop, so try to block that as much as you can. I apologize about that, but go ahead and grind the super attack up right now. If you have a bunch of dupes sitting around and you need some box space, grind up his super attack, feed those dupes in, and you'll definitely be good to go. In the same event, in the next stage, stage 7, you have this Goten unit. He starts off as base form Gotenks, and he awakens as Super Saiyan Gotenks. Now if we back up, we can see that he can be used to farm the super attack of this AGL Gotenks, who awakens, the counterpart of the Tech Trunks, who awakens, and this guy right here, the EZA Goten. This EZA Goten is actually really good, and I think he's very crucial in the first wave of the Chain Battle event that just came out on JP. From what I saw, anything could change honestly, but from what I saw, he's going to be very important. So if you guys have this guy sitting around in your box and you want to make him SA10, maybe even SA15, go ahead and grind up this Goten, right? The physical Goten that I just showed you guys. Next, who do we have? I kind of forgot the order of which. Okay, so we have, let me go on to this event. So this is the Lord Slug event that is actually available right now on Global. This is stage 1. So this is Gohan Kid, basically. So you can farm up any character in the game who has Kid Gohan in their name. But if we back out, you guys can see that it can be this movie hero support. Is it movie hero? Not movie hero support. Why did I say movie hero support? This Gohan right here, who's actually really good support type unit, intelligence support, very good unit. This guy right here, who did get an awakening, this Gohan and Icarus, even though his name isn't part of the card, but he's actually a very good card as well. If you have copies of any of these guys, make sure you guys grind him up. Even the LR Gohan, but since he's LR, I don't know the percent chance of it working, so you might have to go ahead and try that. Maybe it's like a 30% chance, 25% chance. I honestly have no idea. In the same event, you have this Tech Lord Slug. Obviously, there's only one other Lord Slug in the game, and that is this physical Lord Slug. So if you have this guy sitting around in your box, make sure you guys grind him up. His super attack, he is actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. If your physical team, extreme physical team, is looking bad, I don't see any reason why you should pass up on grinding this guy. He drops as an SSR, so you don't have to like waken him, use training items. He drops from the event, and as soon as he drops from the event, you can farm him, you can train him up, and he'll feed in. I think it's a 50% chance to grind up. I mean, that's basically all these units, right? 50% chance to grind up. Next, we have this Kaioken Goku. Now, I'm surprised and actually relieved that Piccolo isn't in the name because of one specific reason. Again, this is in stage 4 of the same event. If we back out, he farms or awakens the super attack of this AGL Kaioken Goku, who's actually pretty decent. He does have a an EZA now. This guy right here, who raises attack and defense, so he's really good, especially for Legendary Goku event, even though he is Tech. And he also farms up the super attack of this Kaioken Goku as well. So all of these Kaioken Gokus are pretty decent. We don't have a very strong Kaioken Goku in the game yet, but we'll take the ones that we can definitely get. So grind this guy up right now. He drops as an SSR, and then feed him into any of these units that you have sitting around in your box, SA1. Gee, this fan is getting crazy. I'm trying to speed through this as fast as possible. Next, we have the Universe Survival Saga Tournament of Power Commencement event, right? And in this event, you can grind up Caulifla, this base form Caulifla. Now, Caulifla has a few options. So you can awaken her to SSR, and then feed her in to the World Tournament Intelligence Caulifla, or the Tech one. The Tech one is absolutely amazing. She has a guaranteed dodge chance for Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category, and she raises attack and defense infinitely. So she's great for the World Tournament, great for the Legendary Goku event, because she will be stacking infinitely. Her defense will maybe be like around 200k. If you give her additionals, obviously, don't give her any crit. Doesn't matter. Legendary Goku event, she's not doing damage. Give her additionals so she can raise this up as much, her attack and defense as much as possible. But if you want to awaken her into, this is Super Saiyan 2, right? Yeah, Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, you can then grind up the super attack for this AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, who used to be really good because of her dodging, but she kind of fell off, so it is what it is. In the same event, what stage was that, by the way? Let me see. That was, Caulifla is on stage 2. And in stage 3, we have this Intelligence Kale. So basically the same deal, right? If you keep her in her base form, but you do awaken her, you can, into SSR, you can grind up the Tech World Tournament Kale. I'm kind of blank on her name, even though it's right in front of me. And then her Strength Kale, Strength form or whatever. This Kale is absolutely, I think she's better, in my opinion. Well, no. She's not better, but she has this ability to launch an additional super attack when there is a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category enemy. I bet some of you didn't know that in the Legendary Goku event, when you're fighting the Goku who's on both categories, she does both additional super attacks. Okay, so I'll give you an example. The physical Goku that you face turn 1. If this Kale super attacking, she will super attack 3 times. 3 times. One, because she can super attack. The next time, because she gets it since he's on the Universe Survival Saga category. And the next one, since he is on Pure Saiyans as well. And then the rest of the fight, she doesn't do that until she gets to UI and MUI Goku. Then she does 3 super attacks guaranteed, and it's just insane because she raises attack and defense each one. So if you give her additionals, that can possibly be 4 super attacks. She's not taking damage, and then run her alongside Caulifla. It's just an insane duo. But if you do decide to awaken her to Super Saiyan 2, is there actually? No, there isn't. That's actually all I want to say. So leave her in her base form. You don't have to grind any medals or anything like that. Just awaken her to SSR and then farm her or feed her into this SDR Kale or Tech Kale. Next, who do we have? We have this great Saiyaman. So let me go down to this event really quick. I think this is the Wrath of the Dragon. Yeah, Wrath of the Dragon. He is available on stage 2. There's also a Videl available in this event, but we already went over Videl, so that's okay. So great Saiyaman right here, right? If we back up, he can farm up this AGL Great Saiyaman, who is from the Baba shop, but he is pretty expensive, right? So what you want to do, since Baba points aren't the easiest thing to grind up, what you can do is just buy 5 copies of AGL Great Saiyaman, feed in the 4 dupes, and then use this guy to farm up the super attack. And since this guy is now available on both Global and JP, if you pulled him, go ahead and grind this guy up and farm him into, or feed him into. I think I'm saying farm into instead of feed into, but you guys get the point. Feed into this SDR Great Saiyaman. He's actually really good and awakens this guy. I don't know. Does he greatly raise attack or just raise attack? He just raises attack, but again, he is pretty good. Go ahead and grind him up if you do have him. Next, we only have 3 units left. Next, we have this Gotenks from the Goku and Friends Are Back event. This Gotenks, base form Gotenks, obviously, does have an awakening only on JP, but it will be coming to Global when Goten and Buu come. But you can farm up the new Gotenks that just came out on JP, the super attack. You can farm up the STR Gotenks, the Tech Gotenks from the World Tournament. Let me see if he's actually from the World Tournament. Yeah, he is. And then you have the AGL Gotenks, who are both. I mean, yeah, he awakens to Super Saiyan. I'm surprised he didn't get an easy A, because you have this Gotenks who has an easy A, the physical one, and the STR one. Why doesn't they should have gave AGL Gotenks an easy A as well, but they didn't. It is what it is. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different options to grind up. So if you have any of these Gotenks sitting in your box, you already know the drill. Farm them up and raise that super attack. Next, we do have this Kaba. Okay, so base form Kaba, he is from, I just exit out the event tab. He is from the, let me go, I think it's the Universe 6. Yeah, Universe 6 Saga Story event. His base form actually does not farm anything up in the game. There's no other base form Kaba. So what you have to do is when you grind this guy up, you have to awaken him to Super Saiyan Kaba. Okay, Super Saiyan Kaba, I said Kaba farms up the STR Kaba that has actually got his awakening, just got his awakening on Global, and he's actually a very solid support and a very strong unit. So this guy, I would say, grind him up. If you have Kaba, go ahead and grind him up. If you don't, you should be already, you should already have a copy of the Tech Kaba farmed up in your account. But something important I want to say is that do not awaken him into this form right here, because this is Super Saiyan 2 Kaba, and Super Saiyan 2 Kaba will not feed into the Super Saiyan Kaba. So do not farm him up to Super Saiyan 2. Keep him in this form right here. Okay, lastly, the last unit you guys can use is no other unit, because I think that is it, right? I mean, we do have the Super Strike units, who, like, the Super Strike Piccolo is out right now, so if you have any other Piccolo unit you want to farm up, go ahead. Same thing for Tien, Paikon or Paikohan, however you want to say his name, Master Roshi, Jackie Chun, whatever. That is actually it. I don't know why I had this pulled up. I thought we had one more, but excluding the Super Strike units, those are all the units that you guys can farm up right now, free to play, to raise the super attack of all these summonable units. Make sure you guys take advantage of this right now, because Kais, for some of us, right, a lot of us can't afford to spend the 25 stones to buy the 5 Kais every time. So I would say if you're struggling on Kais and you have a bunch of these units just sitting on your box in SSR and you have a bunch of dupes of them, take advantage of this right now, feed in those dupes, train up your units, make your box a lot stronger so you can take on these events. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.